Okay, how's it going? My name is Rod Bucock.
I'm Stephen Pollock, and this is our video for management. And in this video, we will try to teach you about informal norms in both society and the classroom.
If you didn't know, informal norms are social norms that you yourself follow every single day without even probably knowing. They are the norms that are not written down but are followed by society every single day, and they're kind of what makes society click.
What we have found is that informal norms have a lot stronger standing in society than the formal norms do. If you don't know, a formal norm is a written down rule, so something that is written down that people have to follow. But what we found was that informal norms are followed a lot more closely than formal norms are.
As an example, take your classroom that you go to every single day. You'd much quicker not do your homework than show up with no shirt on. And it's not because you don't have a good body or something like that, but people don't wear no shirts to class. It is a rule that everybody wears a shirt, shoes, pants, something people do every single day. Good. Today we are at the promenade with many prestigious figures and beautifully trimmed grass. The social norm that we're trying to show you today is grass walkers. As you can see, hundreds of people are talking at a president's seminar right now, but not one person is touching any of the grass. Everybody feels the need to walk on the pathways because they've been put here for them, and that's what everybody does. Nowhere is it written down saying you can't step on the grass, but nobody does.
Alright, so here we are. This is Centennial Square here at High Point University. And as you know, if you know anything about High Point, is that we are here a tobacco-free campus. So you're not allowed to smoke any kind of tobacco products whatsoever. So we found this house up in Centennial Square, some random house that we found, and we would like to show you how closely the formal norm of not smoking has been followed. So let's take a look at the ground, shall we? Now, as you can see, as we continue to walk around, there are hundreds of cigarette butts out here, just sitting here. And this is a written rule at High Point that they are not allowed whatsoever. But yet we can see that this formal norm is not being followed whatsoever.
Okay, today we're in the UC showing you an example of an informal norm. Two escalators, one comes up, one goes down. The socially acceptable thing to do is do what Stephen is doing and come straight up the escalator that comes upward.
So you've seen me go the normal way. Well, let's watch the informal norm at its best. He's running up the down escalator. There he is. And people are shocked at what they see.
In conclusion, as you can see from our two examples of informal norms, they are followed a lot more strictly than formal norms, even though they have never been written down and nobody has stated like those norms need to be done.
And as you can see from our one example of our formal norm, even though that these are written down rules that are set in stone, not going to change, people still don't follow them as nearly closely as they would have followed the informal norm.
Thank you very much for watching our presentations on formal and informal norms.